Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, Govind English Teacher. And
Yes, thank you.
today, here is a person, his name is Rohan from Jharkhand. He is a student of literature, English literature, and he's going to ask some questions regarding communication and related to spoken English. And he's very passionate to learn English language like many other people. And he would like to enhance, develop, or acquire English communication skills. Now, he is going to introduce himself after, and he will ask some questions to me. The questions are very, very related and very, very relevant to the general learners, the questions like that. Okay. Now,
Yes, yes,
Rohan, and please introduce yourself.
yes. Sir, I'm Rohan Kumar and I'm from Jharkhand. And my district is Bucharest city. And I have been speaking English more than 1 year. And I'm pursuing BA right now with English literature. So I have some doubt in English because we always talk each other. So sometimes somebody said, means they have query how we can go for advanced because we spend 1.5 year for intermediate and we want to speak like advanced. But in starting time we face lot of problem because that time we not aware about we will learn English with after 6 months and after one year. But that time we thinking within 3 months we can speak very fluent, and that's why I always think how we can speak within 3 months. It's quite difficult. Yes, sir.
Yes. Many people, general, they ask questions. So, what is the duration of time to be a perfect speaker, a good speaker? But it depends upon learning languages differ from speaking, and speaking on stage is different from and general thing. And further only, and one has to have a lot of content. So without having content, we can't talk over anything on stage, off stage, okay, whatever it may be. First of all, and we have a burning desire to learn English language, and the time that depends upon your uses. For example, if you use 1 hour a day, it will take at least 6 months. If you are really dedicated, but and if you use half an hour, it will take 1 year actually. But some people they keep on talking from dawn to dusk. So at least they use 10 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours like that, and within 3 months one can learn. But the thing is, many people think that to learn communication skills, grammar is not necessary or not that much need. But the thing is, focus on our content or our. I have to make every situation. We have to conceptualize. So when you're speak according to the content or according to our situation, when the situation demands, I have to talk something. And if you don't have the situation, you have to create the situation and also try to speak like-minded people always because if other people are interested, no, and they will try to listen your words and other people if other people want to like to learn a language, you can't make a good conversation. So and by a continuous conversation with your colleagues, with your near and dear, with your friends, and one can develop communication skills. That's very, very important. But by merely reading books, by merely cramming information regarding communication skills, one cannot be a speaker. First of all, one must be a good content and confidence and also consistency. So there should be daily basis. You have to keep on practicing. There is no shortcut for that actually. And this is my experience. And Rohan, you can ask any question regarding communication and
Yes, yes.
fluency and your because you two have been practicing for the last 1 year
Yeah,
and with
yeah.
a burning desire. So I think you have a lot of confidence. So when you have confidence and you can speak like you, anybody and who wants to develop communication skills should have confidence, and to get confidence, we have to do uh, whatever you fear to do. So sometimes, fear of failure, they won't like to speak it out with new persons or new places or
Yes, sir. Yes.
anywhere. So first of all, we should try to overcome those fear. That fear of failure is very, very distracting, and that breaks that our fluency. So first of all, we should try to overcome the fear of failure, whether it is right or wrong. Try to say something, utter some simple words using your mother tongue also, then and there.
Yes,
So
sir.
by using your mother tongue then and there initially, and after that, you can reduce the percentage of your mother tongue, you can speak the complete English. So that's also one method. But whatever it may be, one has to create own method, whether using grammar or just actually grammar. When you think about grammar, what will happen? No, the idea of grammar that breaks your fluency. So first of all,
Sir.
fluency is important. Then try
Yes,
to
sir.
accuracy. For accuracy, you need grammar. First of all, we have to focus on fluency. That is the my
Sir.
answer for your
Yes,
question.
yes, yes. If beginner started their journey and they have lot of their doubt in their mind and they're thinking, whatever I'm speaking, this is wrong and right. That's why they want to learn grammar because they do not have do not have confidence and they want to speak good and they want to speak also right. That's why they want to learn grammar. And I always say, teacher always said, don't learn grammar, but student have some doubt in their mind. That's why. And I always think there is no need to learn grammar because I also haven't learned grammar, and I also try to speak uh, with error because in starting time I don't have any idea to speak, but I started and I speaking with people. Then I was copy. I had copied to their vocabulary. Those I used to speak with them. Those people, and I think if person will always using this thing, it will be correctly. It correctly. They speaking right. That's why they are using. And therefore, and then after I going to start my tenses and modals in YouTube, and I learned these things from YouTube. And I have also uh, I have some problem in vocabulary because I don't have that much vocabulary, and I always want to how can I learn vocabulary? How can I learn vocabulary? Then after I tried to learn vocabulary from many way, but it couldn't work. So I think it is it is a one type of also my problem. I want to speak advanced vocabulary, and whenever I started to learn advanced, and then after I forget. So how can we develop our vocabulary, and how can we command on that? Could you tell me,
Yes,
sir?
yes, sir. And language is nothing but it's full of words. So the word power is world power. Without words, we can't express our ideas, our feelings, our opinion clearly. So one must have to be very fluent, very good at using vocabulary. So how to acquire vocabulary is a question, and that you have posed me. Okay, to learn vocabulary, it is better to read daily newspapers and try to listen news channels, because in the newspapers and the news channels they use the content words, the very very important words, the general words. So I have to write at least 5 to 10 words in your notebook and try to look into the dictionary of its meaning and idiomatic meaning and the phrasal meaning, and also the part of speech, the usages, and also try to use those new words. That means 5 to 10 new words. No, you're try to learn. So you have to use your own sentences. When
Yes,
you use those 5 words a day in your own way, walk of life, what will happen? So when you use, it will be useful. When you, if you just merely writing on the paper and making number every day, it's not. It doesn't work out. You have to use those words in your day-to-day work of life, and also try to write some diary. Writing diary before going to bed is also good. By writing the diary, what I have to do, we have to use those new words, whatever you grab, whatever you learn from the newspapers, from your stories, from other sources. No, when you are reading some video and when you feel some difficult word, no, have to check meaning in the dictionary and write in your notebook. And the same new words you have to use in your work of life. Also, try to use those words in your diary entry. Yes, it is better to write a diary, at least 1 or 2 pages before going to bed. So, what will happen when you use those words? The words will be forever with you. But because usage is important. The more you use, the more you learn, the more you acquaintance it. So first of all, you have to focus on the meaning, the pronunciation, and other parts of speech, the phrasal verb and the idiomatic meaning, and all the things. Then a word, a sentence should be there. You have to frame a sentence. The sentence should be your own. Then
Yes,
only
sir.
the word will be forever. And if you don't make uses of those words, and you will forget. So usage of words is important. By using those words on daily basis, every day have to use 5 new words, and you have to use the fast words also. Whatever you learn from yesterday or before yesterday, before 1 month back, we have to use all the words in our yes, daily activities. What will happen? Automatically the words will be forever with you. That is the best technique. And the writing diary and the reading paper, make note making something and using those words in your own way. So use of your own way is very important. Then you will remember words very effectively. You can learn effortlessly and efficiently. You will grab that word for word, that your own way. So that's my suggestion. One who wants to develop vocabulary, that is, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Then,
Sir, I have also one question. Sir, somebody said to me, if you want to speak very fluently, so you can join Cambly and Caplingo. And they also said to me, without teacher, we can't speak very fluent. And I'm saying, without teacher, we will speak like an intermediate. We can't speak like an advanced. So we have to need some practice partner, those who is advanced and those who have a good fluency level. So what I am thinking is there without any teacher we can speak fluently or not? It is also one type of doubt in my mind.
actually, and Cambly and Clappingo, some applications are there online, but I think it is very cost, because poor people can't offer, that's very cost. And for example, for interaction for 15 minutes, I think they will charge 500 to 6, around like that, It's very
Yes,
cost. But nowadays we have Google or YouTube videos are there, no? We have to use those videos, and self-learning is the best learning. When, but how far that teacher will help you? You already have up to intermediate level. So for intermediate level, for fundamental, we need some guru or we need some facilitator. But YouTube itself is a great facilitator, a great influencer, a great motivator, a great mobilizer. You can use online platforms like how we are interacting, how we are learning. So like asking questions like experienced teachers, that what we are going to do by just interacting like these interactions,
yes,
one
sir.
can learn. Oh, this is my idea because, but if you have a lot of money, you can learn using
Yes, sir.
Clappingo and Cambly. But so generally, many rural people, they don't have that much money, and that they can't go for that platforms. Okay, and I think nowadays everywhere English learning platforms are there, and WhatsApp groups are there. Some people are conducting like Google Meet, and by using those platforms, just regular practice, regular participation, and one can learn like anything. This is my suggestions. Those who want to learn, this is my suggestion for the advanced learners or the beginner, whatever it may be, because we can't say learning is it is a destination. So learning is a journey. We have to keep on moving forward. We have to keep on learning. We should be always forever like a student. We should always be like a student. We have forever have to practice and practice. Then only we can learn anything, sir. And thank you, Rohan, for attending in my YouTube channel and asking some questions, which are very important. Those new learners are those who are beginners, and I hope that and best of luck. And within short time, you will be a fluent speaker. And I think you have a lot
Thank
of
you.
confidence. I have seen you because to talk on virtual mode, like in a video mode, it's also should have some
Yes.
courage, some okay, okay. That's it. Then you have spoken well, and I can keep on like this, and you will be a great speaker in the short time. And but the practice is important, and the practice only the thing makes us perfect and permanent and forever. Okay, practice must be forever. And thank you. And if anybody who haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel. Thank you, Rohan, for
Yes.
attending and asking and thought-provoking questions, which are very important, which are very relevant to the beginners who want to, who passionate to learn English language. And thank you. Bye, bye, bye.
Thank you,
Good luck.
sir. Bye bye.
Good luck.
Have a good
Good
day.
luck.
Bye.
Thank you.